Bismillah. So I was browsing my bookshelf and I came across the first education book I read as an educator, recommended to me by one of the greatest school counselors that I know to this day. Shout out to Razvi. And what it did was really shape how I think about education, my thoughts about education to this day. And whether or not you're an educator or not, if you're ADOS, Black, a male, interested in Black people, this is a must read. Why? Because it talks about the trouble with Black boys. This is The Trouble with Black Boys by Pedro Noguera. The Trouble with Black Boys and other reflections on race, equity, and the future of public education. And as controversial as this title can seem, the book is actually not quite controversial at all, because there is trouble with Black boys that we have to be honest and get specific about. But I want to talk about one specific portion of this book, which is more relevant today, I'd say, than it was in 2008. And I'm not going to engage in any inflammatory, controversial discussions between ADOS, some people call them foundational Black Americans, and the immigrant community. But that's the topic that I'm trying to talk about right now. I'm not gonna make it inflammatory, I'm not gonna be a polemic about it. It must be said. Now, the portion of the book that I'm talking about specifically, Noguera draws a distinction between voluntary and non-voluntary minorities. Voluntary minorities being anyone that immigrates or emigrates to America, non-voluntary minorities being none other than ADOS Negroes in America. Why are we non-voluntary? Because we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. And that's one of the troubles that Black boys face, specifically in the education sector. Noguera so eloquently describes how the oppositional identity disorders, the anti-academic behavior is directly related. It's a social product of how Black boys are treated in the school system. And this is one of the things I appreciate about Noguera in his book, is that even in 2008, he was discussing this unique singular history, this unique psychic toll placed upon non-voluntary minorities, read ADOS Negroes in America, and how it's a direct byproduct about how the way we're treated and seen in the education system. This is why I'm in the role that I'm in today. Tell me in the comments, did you see anyone or grow up with any oppositional identity disorder? Anyone bucking at the public education system?